Tom Brady shockingly announcing on his social media platforms on Tuesday morning that his football career will continue elsewhere. He is leaving the New England Patriots. I'm Sarah Goodwill here with Evan Lazar. We talked about our instant reactions to the news on another video you can find on our website and on our YouTube page. But now we got to talk about what's next and what's next for Brady and what's next for the Patriots. For Brady, there's two names that really come to mind first of teams, and that's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Both teams reportedly offering and very interested in Brady.
Absolutely. The Chargers and the Bucks. The Bucks were the team that came out right guns blazing as soon as the legal tampering window opened with a huge offer for Brady that exceeded over $30 million. And I was told might have been up to 3 years of commitment for Tom Brady, basically saying we are going to make 100% certain that you are going to retire a Buck. So you look at that offer and then you look at the Patriots and what they kind of offered Brady, and you can see why we got to this point as quickly as we did. So I think the Chargers on paper and just geographically probably offer Brady the most of where he wants to be in the country, right? West Coast, LA based. I think that's probably where he would feel the most comfortable. He's a Northern California guy, San Francisco, obviously. Southern Cal is at least a little bit closer to home than, let's say, New England or certainly Tampa Bay. So I think that there's a little bit of geographic things going on there with the Chargers that would be appealing. But on paper, listen, throwing to Mike Evans and Chris Godwin and all these players, it's intriguing for a Tampa Bay option. I think that their defense has a lot of ways to go. Bruce Arians as a coach is going to have to prove to Brady that he is, detail-oriented enough to win a Super Bowl. Arians is kind of a little bit loosey-goosey, a total polar opposite approach to Bill Belichick, right? So they're not great options, I wouldn't say, for Brady, but he was obviously ready to move on with his football career. And I would lean Chargers just because of the geographic location of that team being in LA.
And some more news that's coming out now. Obviously, this morning there's more and more information coming out as the time progresses. Tom Brady did meet with Robert Kraft on Monday night. He went over to his house, Kraft saying that they had a wonderful discussion, that he loves him like a son, and it's not how he wanted things to end between Brady and the organization, but he supports him in whatever he does. So what's next for the Patriots? We have Jarrett Stidham as the backup quarterback, who obviously the Patriots did seem high on in 2019, but is he quite ready? Or are there any other options around the league that they should now be seriously pursuing?
Well, I think the Patriots are going to move quickly on another option here because they're going to have to do something about the shock factor and how their fans are feeling right now after losing Tom Brady. So I would assume that there's something up Bill Belichick's sleeve at the quarterback position. I think Stidham is going to have a chance, right? He's going to be in the competition, but you're not going to just hand the keys over to Jarrett Stidham and say, okay, kid, it's your job, right? I just don't see that happening. They're going to bring in somebody in camp to push Stidham a little bit, whether it's somebody in the draft next month or in free agency over the next couple of days. Marcus Mariota signed with the Raiders, so he's off the table. Ryan Tannehill back to the Titans, so he's gone as well. Teddy Bridgewater is still sitting right there, right? It's going to be a lot of money to bring in Bridgewater, but he's one quarterback that is still available on the open market, and I know Patriots fans hate to hear it, but Andy Dalton, that trade is not that crazy. It's not that outlandish for the Patriots. It's the perfect veteran option to come in here and train Jarrett Stidham, push Jarrett Stidham, give the Patriots a bridge if they need to kind of play somebody for 4 to 6 games next year to let Stidham hold the clipboard a little bit longer. So Dalton, Bridgewater, draft, that's kind of the where do you go from here, Sarah? I mean, where do you go when you lose a player like Tom Brady? You don't go anywhere, right? You just try your best.
I'm thinking about all the dogs and cats named Brady in New England that now need names, all these fans that have never seen anyone other than Tom Brady quarterback the New England Patriots. It's a major shock to this region. He's been an institution, a legend, an icon. So there's a lot that the Patriots need to do to kind of lessen that blow right now for this region. And we'll continue to keep you updated with all the news as it comes along on our website at clnsmedia.com and on our YouTube channel at CLNS Media.